night to you. Welcome back to another live video. My name is Nicola and I'm from Jamaica and I live in Jamaica. How are you doing? I want to invite y'all to subscribe to my channel if you are not yet a subscriber. Okay, thanks in advance. So as soon as I get a number of viewers, then I'll do what I came here to do. Yeah, hold on. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Welcome back. I got a phone call earlier, so I had to pause the live. Thank you so much, bro. I asked you how was your day and you didn't answer me. And now you're asking how was my day. How was your day? You go first. Yours was okay. That's good. Mine was good. Whew. So you're not going live over there tonight. Are you waiting until it's a bit later? Yeah, thank you. The other night when I was playing, what you call it, playing the music in the background, um, YouTube gave me a warning. But the truth is, I thought they wouldn't have any problem with it because I put up the copyright thing that says I do not own the rights to the music playing. So I thought that it would have been okay. So unfortunately, it wasn't okay. They gave me a warning for most of the songs. But that's fine. That cannot stop me in any way. I'm still going to make content and I'm still going to go live. Thanks, but that's the least, bro. I'm not worrying about them anymore. Let me see if I can find some questions to keep you entertained until you're ready to go. Okay, bro. So question number one. What starts with an E but only contain one letter? What starts with an E but only contains one letter? Blessings and honor, glory and power be unto the Ancient of Days. What words start with an E and it only can hold one letter? Blessings and honor, glory and power be unto the Ancient of Days. From every nation, all of creation, bow before the Ancient of Days. Every tongue in heaven and earth shall declare your glory. Every knee shall bow at your throne. Oh, so the answer is an envelope. And your kingdom shall not pass away, O Ancient of Days. Alright, question number two. What runs but never walks, has a mouth but never talks? What runs but never walks, has a mouth but never talks? What's that? What's the answer I'm looking for? Yes, river is the answer. Congratulations. Okay, question number three. What belongs to you but others use it more than you do? What belongs to you but others use it more than you do? If you're just joining, please feel welcome to my live. Pleasant night to you. Happy Thursday. How are you doing? How was your day? Question number three. What belongs to you but others use it more than you do? By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, and there we wept, when we remember Zion. For the wicked carry us away, captivity require from us a song. How can you sing the Lord's song in a strange land? For the wicked carry us away, captivity require from us a song. How can you sing the Lord's song? Brother John, you went to do some research, man. How can you sing the Lord's song In a strange land. Okay, let me answer it since you don't know. What belongs to you but others use it more than you do? That's your name. That's your name. Your name. Remember, your name belongs to you, but others use it more than you do because you don't call yourself, right? How are your boys doing before I go any further? How are your boys doing? Yeah, that's a tricky question. I know you weren't expecting that answer. They're okay. That's good to know. That's nice. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Let me see what the answer will be. If you're just joining, please feel welcome. My name is Nicola and I'm doing a Q&A. So please feel free to put your answers in the comment section. Thank you. It's nice to have you. And thanks for the like. I appreciate it. So the question is, what comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord. Welcome. Happy Thursday. How are you doing and how was your day? I am Nicola and I'm just doing some question and answers, so please feel free to comment your answers down below. All right. All right. Fireburst. Welcome. Fireburst said no idea. Sorry, can't even guess. Okay. All right, let me repeat the question and then I'm going to answer it. So the question says, what comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? And the answer is letter M. Letter M. Chris says he's not good at it. That's okay. It's okay if you're not good at it. Because these are some tricky questions, so it would be hard for you to get the answer if you're not thinking out of the box. Alright? Alright, one moment. So, any questions for me? Do you have any questions to me, gentlemen? I truly appreciate your presence here. Thanks a lot for being here and for watching the live. I'm not coming off yet, but I have to express my gratitude. Alright, so let me ask some more questions. Since you don't have anything to say. Okay, oh, I see a question. How many letters does the answer have? Oh, let me see. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 letters. Answer have 6 letters. Why? You're thinking? I got the correct answer. 6 letters. What can you hold without ever touching or using your hands? Some, hold on. Mother is the answer. Okay, okay. That was a tricky one. Let me think of a story time to do because it takes a lot to comment the answer in the comment section, right? So, I have so many stories. The answer is Brett. All right, I'm gonna go into a story time, but let me think about which of the stories I want to tell you. Mm. Yeah, Brett is the answer. That is why they're called tricky questions. One moment, please. I'm thinking of a story. So, anyway, let the story begin, please. The second question, oh my, let me see if I can find it back. I cannot find the questions. Oh god. Hold on, gentlemen. If you're just joining, please feel welcome. How are you doing? So, guys, let the story begin. Please listen carefully. And at the end of the story, please rate the story out of 10. Alright, so when I was going to primary and high school, I've always wanted I've always wanted to travel the world. Yes, because for me, I love going out and exploring. Yeah, I love seeing different types of nature and all. So I couldn't wait to leave school because I just always want to travel, and I've always thought that, a person can always travel the world if they want, as long as they have their passport and their visa, and their money, they can travel. So, anyway, I've always been praying to God and asking Him to provide me with that one job that will enable me to make enough money so I can take care of my daughter and, you know, travel the world. To be honest, I wouldn't take her everywhere in the world that I'm going. That's my daughter, because remember, we don't really know about some countries, and we're living in serious times, so I wouldn't do anything to put my daughter in trouble. Well, I heard that Panama City is safe, so I would take her there. Canada is safe as well. I would take her there, but I don't think I would take her to America, right? So anyway, get back to the main point. I see myself traveling the world someday, right? Going to school, that was one of my biggest dream, becoming a teacher and traveling the world. And like that has been some it has been like some years ago. I had that dream, more than 20 years. And I'm now 34 years of age, and I still cannot travel the world. Why didn't someone say to me that life is not going to be easy, and some things we can only think of doing, but it cannot happen the way we want it to happen? Yeah. So that's my story. I wish someone had said to me that, boy, it's not gonna be this easy to travel the world, You have to be a millionaire to travel the world or whatever. But you can travel one or two places twice for the year, but cannot be more than that. So this is the end of that story. So that is part one of the story. Tell me how you like the story. And let me know if you want to hear more story time. Please remember to send some hearts on the screen. Okay? Just tap the heart button. Thank you. So I'm waiting on you all to rate the story time before I go any further. Thank you so much for the hearts. I truly appreciate it. God bless you. So nobody is going to comment on my story. Is it that you weren't listening to the story? Oh my. So I wasted my story? Fireburst said it was a cute story of longing and wish. I'd rate it 7 out of 10. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Chris says, nice. Fireburst also said that he would like to hear part 2. Okay, so part 2 of the story. I didn't get to travel the world because I'm not financially stable as I dreamt of becoming while I was going to primary and high school. So Chris Fireburst is asking you what's the mark that you're giving me out of 10. So listen, I didn't get to travel the world. However, I've traveled one place in my life, and that was almost 7 years ago. Fireburst, thank you for the correction. I've always thought that you're a male. That's why I kept saying gentleman because I know you're here along with Chris. I'm so sorry. My sincere apologies to you. My apologies. All right, please accept my apology. No, I know you're a lady. You're such a wonderful lady. You're always on my life supporting. Ah, I'm so grateful for you and Chris. Yeah, so part 2 of the story. As I said, in part 1, I've always wanted to travel the world. But when I became an adult, I realized that mm, it's not that easy to travel the world. You have to be a millionaire or you have to be working a solid income. So um, I've only traveled one place in my entire life. No, I've traveled more than one place. I've been to another country outside of Jamaica, which is Bahamas. It was a lovely experience. I also got to go to Atlantis in Bahamas. Oh God, that place is so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my entire life. And outside of traveling to Bahamas, I travel in a taxi several times for the week from my home to go to the market. Sometimes I travel from my home to Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, or to Montego Bay, Jamaica. Those are the only places I can travel for now. From Sub to Kingston and Montego Bay, and from yeah. Fireburst, what happened to you? Oh my, what happened? Yeah, Atlantis is a really beautiful place. I had a lot of pictures that I took there, but they're on the phone that I had while I was in Bahamas, and I haven't used that phone in 4 years. And I tried turning it on this week. It's not coming on. I plugged in the charger. It's not charging. So I don't know. And I'd really like for it to come on so I can post those throwback pictures and video of Bahamas. It's a really nice place. I would love to go back one day. Hmm. Yes, honestly, I thought you were a man. And I know based on the emojis that you are shocked. I would be shocked too. Alright, so you can ask me some general questions now. I've been talking the most, although I am the host. But I'm giving you and Chris the privilege to ask some questions. It doesn't have to be any tricky questions or whatever. You can ask me about why I decided to start content creation and so things like that. And what's motherhood like for me and whatever. Well, you decide, you decide. I'm not gonna tell you what to ask. But Fireburst, I'm really happy that you that you decided to tell me that you're not a male, because I would have still have it in my thought that you're a male. Chris, Fireburst is asking you a question. Please to answer her. No, it's just that the name, the name thought it would more likely fit a male. I have one child, only one child. Thank you, thank you. She definitely is a cutie. Every day I have to say to her that she's really cute. I'm here drinking some sparkling water while I'm looking at the comments. If I've ever dreamt of coming to Europe, yes. Praying time. Work is over now, it's praying time. Wow, you've been traveling. That's good. I'm happy for you. That is so nice. Yes, and time is really changing. That is why I said that if if I still get the opportunity to travel the world someday, I would pick and choose where to go, because so many things are happening worldwide and I just don't want to get caught up in certain things. Fireburst, Chris said that's nice. But Chris, didn't answer the question. Fireburst had asked you if she came across as a male. Or she said that, Chris, you're still here. Do you think I come across with masculine energy? Because of Erica. Hi. How are you doing? Yes, Chris. So please to answer Fireburst. Because I've always thought that this person was a male, but he is not. Erica Fireburst said hi. Nice to have you, Erica. It's been a while. Welcome back. Chris says Chris says yes. Honestly, as I said, because of the name, I've always thought that, you're a male, but I'm happy to know that you're not a male. I'm happy to know that you're a female. So I can call you Fire. Okay. So for all of you that is on the live, Fireburst said we can call him. Sorry, we can call her Fire to make it easier. Okay. Alright, so Erica, you're just joining. Welcome once again. Thanks for being here. For now, we're just having a discussion. Fire says she's a fiery woman. Okay, good to know. We're just having a discussion, so please feel free to ask me questions. I noticed that Mr. Chris didn't ask me any question. I don't know why Mr. Chris is running away from asking questions, but Chris, don't be shy. So again, please feel free to ask me some questions, okay? And Erica, you've always loved my story time, but you missed this story time. So probably I'll do another one before I get off the live. Please feel free to ask the questions that you wish to. You're now on the floor. Oh, you're going to sleep now. You have school and a maths test. Alright, all the best. I wish you all the best with the maths test. And I pray that you will get the marks that you desire. And have a good night's rest. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Take care. Thanks for the love. Love ya. Take care. Alright, let me get the light so I can show my face for a little bit. Alright, so they're wishing you luck, Erica. We're all wishing you luck. We know you will pass the maths test and you'll get 100 out of 100, alright? And I'll be praying for you. So please to continue to tap the screen. One moment. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Alright, so let me show my face for a little bit. Because I know you're all longing to see my face. You're tired of hearing the voice. You want another story? Alright. So, I'm gonna give you another story, definitely. There's your friend. Yes, Chris, I'm here. I know you were, you, and the fire was waiting to see my face. So, said, you have a kind face and your voice suits you as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, so next story. One moment, please. Please keep the likes going. Yeah, so let's begin the story. While I was in the Bahamas working, one night I was at work because I was a restaurant waitress at the time. Well, I was a supervisor, a restaurant supervisor in Jamaica at the time, but they were having this great opportunity in the Bahamas, and my workplace sent me. They didn't want any supervisor at the time, so I went as a I went as a restaurant waitress. So at one point while I was there, I started to miss my mother and my nephew, because my nephew is like my son. My mother and I grew him. So I was really missing them, and I was singing this song. To cut a long story short, I was at work and yes, I was. Trust me, I was. Thank you. And I was singing this song because I was longing to go home to my mother and my nephew. I didn't have my daughter at the time. So the two most important persons to me were my mother and my nephew. So I was at work feeling sad, missing them, and I was singing the song Don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. I just started to feel out of this world and started to feel different. So anyway, one of my butler co-worker, he came to me and he said, Nicola, do you want us to go to the beach tomorrow, being that both of us are off? Thanks for the love, guys. So I said to him, yes, because I'm a person that I love friends and I love to go out. And to be honest, I prefer male friends than female. I love females because I have female friends, but I rather male friends. Yeah, so anyway, he said to us that if I would like to go out tomorrow, being that it's already off. And I said yes because I was going to be in the apartment bored, and I have roommates, but my roommates would have been going to work and so. And I love beach. Listen to me. When it comes down to river, beach, pool, as long as it has to do with water, I'm ready. Yeah. So we went to the beach the following day, and we were in the water talking. His his back was turned to the beach, right? Sorry, his eyes were turned to the water, while my back was turned to the beach. So I would be looking at the sand and the people sitting on the sand. So no, he was, honestly, he wasn't the sneaky type. He had his girlfriend, and he was just a cool person. He was just cool, nothing more than that. So anyway, while he was looking out at the water, and I was looking at the sand and looking at the people sitting there on the sand and talking. We were running a joke, so I said to him, boy, I would feel bad if we come to the beach and then, God forbid, shark eat you. How would I manage to tell your family the story? How would I manage to tell what happened? And he said to me that, um, just tell them that, if anything, just tell them that I got eaten by a shark. It's not your fault. So, Mr. Chris and Miss Fire, hey, oh boy. While we were there talking, good thing that both of us back weren't turned to the water. He was looking out at the water while I was looking in the opposite direction. To be honest, that day the beach was packed. It was so packed. A lot of Bahamians were on the beach sitting down. And I don't know why people are so mean. People can be very mean and unfair. But let me tell you this. You see, if it's not your time to go, you're not going to go. If it's not your time to go, you're not going to go. Alright? And that's one of the things I've learned in life. No matter if death comes at your doorstep, once God is not ready for you, He's not going to take you. So let me get to the point. When my coworker looked, he said to me, Nicola, there's a shark coming. When I turned and looked, it was a huge shark aiming towards us. The shark was coming with full speed ahead as if he really wanted to, eat somebody. So when I look, like we were standing right here, and the shark was just probably like 3 inches away from us. But good thing, but it's a good thing that we were not too far in the water. We were near to the sand. The shark was coming for us full speed ahead, so we had to run out of the water. And unfortunately, the persons on the beach saw the shark coming and they said nothing to us. They were there talking and laughing. I was so traumatized. So We just decided to change our clothes, and at the time he had his car. So we decided to change our clothes, and we went to our separate apartment where we were staying. Well, he was a Bahamian, so he was living in Bahamas, but I am a Jamaican. So um I live at different apartment. So the shark was underwater coming. I mean, the shark was so huge and it was rushing towards us full speed ahead. And persons on the beach saw the shark before us, and they said nothing at all, nothing at all. But God was on our side. So we just came out of the water. We changed and we left. He dropped me at the apartment I was staying and he went back home. That was absolutely the scariest moment of my life. So what did Chris? So you're asking if we ran on the water top, or you were talking about the shark? The shark was so big that the shark was, to the way it was big, it was so visible, because a part of Bahamian beach is clear water. Bahamas is a part of the Caribbean. So if we have clear water here, then they have it as well. Yeah, so yeah, that's true. Fire. Chris want to slap. Trust me, it was a huge, huge, huge shark. When I say huge, it was really huge. But thank you. You love my stories, huh? I have a lot of stories I want to share, but I don't want to share it on the live. I just want to record it and then post it on YouTube. But I have some stories that I really want to share. You increase my score. So the first story time I got 7 out of 10. But the second one you gave me 9 out of 10. That's nice. Alright, so for that reason, Chris Gwen, for that reason, when I come off the live, I'm going to do us an interesting story. It's a real life story that happened to me, true story. My face is looking so much clearer and spotless. Wow, look at my face. I'm glowing. I love the way my face is looking in spite of all the odds. See, people, we don't have to look like what we're going through. All we need to do is just put our faith in God, trust God, and pray a little harder. Because, trust me, to be honest, if I were to look or appear, I don't even want to go there. But if I was to look like what I'm going through, I would look like a wreck. But you know what? I learned to take everything to God in prayer, and yeah, just let Him work it out for me. Because the thing is, thanks for the compliment, Fire, Miss Fire. Thank you, I appreciate it. Please to keep the love going on the screen, the heart. Please on the screen. Thank you so much. Appreciate the compliment. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my phone is always ringing. I need two phones. I need to have, thank you, Fire. I need to have two phones. One for business, so when I'm live, I don't have to take any calls. And this phone, I need to have a personal phone, so that whenever I'm on live and the phone ring, I don't have to pause the live. So, let me tell you something. Life isn't always going to be easy. Things won't always go the way you want it to go. But one thing for certain, Stressing yourself will only cause you to have high blood pressure, and then from high blood pressure, possible strokes. And even before the strokes comes in, you develop heart problem, because that's what stress does. Stress damages the organs, right? So I try my best not to worry about anything. Just put my trust in God and know that, yeah, once there's life, there is hope, and better days will come. Yes, we're both in Jamaica, but he lives far from me. I live in Westmoreland and he lives in the on the Kingston side, so far. Yeah, so yeah, stress is really a killer. It is, but I know my God is able and he always come through for me. So I try not to worry myself. Whenever time that little thing is kicking in, I just sing some songs and pray. Because I've seen a lot of people being sick today just because when they were younger, they worry about everything. Like everything bothers them, everything. And I told myself that I don't want to get sick. I don't want any high blood pressure. I don't want any diabetes. I don't want any heart issue. I don't want any sickness at all. Right? So try to keep my mind at peace. And then, yeah, that's true. The type of people you associate with yourself with does a lot for you. If they're negative, they drain you. If they're positive, they uplift you. So, yeah, that's a part of it. We have to surround ourselves with positive people. Thanks for the love. Appreciate it. One moment. Let me finish my sparkling water. So, this is my sparkling apple mango. It is very nice. Thanks, bro. Do you know it, Chris? I'm not sure if Fireburst would have seen it before. Yes, fire. That's exactly how it goes. It seems as if it was made in Korea. Some of the writing is in Spanish, but I see Korean on it, so tastes really nice. Okay, bro. I really wish I could share some with you, Miss Fire and Mr. Chris. Okay, you're traveling the world, man. That's good. Yes, it's a pretty can for real. I love it. It's not in Europe. Okay, you were born in the UK but now live in Spain. Okay, that's good. It tastes really good. I must put down yours and you'll come for it tomorrow. But it's already finished. It's finished. So what am I going to put down? Oh, your family history is from Jamaica. We're in Jamaica, Kingston or Westmoreland. Yeah, Chris is. It's finished. Finished. There's a little drip in it. Let me drink it. I will drink one more. It's so nice, so refreshing. So I've been on live for 1 hour and 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to do a story time now. So, thanks a lot for watching the live. I'll be back later. Um, mm, oh, you traveled to various parts of Jamaica, but mostly Puerto Rico Bay and Montego Bay. Okay, I see. That's nice. I'm gonna do a video to post on YouTube. Negro Spanish Town. Okay, that's good. That is nice. Well, hopefully when you come back, if you should come back one day, we'll get the chance to meet you. So I'm gonna do a video now to post on YouTube. I want to say a big thank you for staying with me throughout the entire live. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Fire. I appreciate the support. Thanks a lot. God bless you. And if I don't get to come back on live tonight, I wish you all the best for tomorrow. I pray everything that you have planned will come to fruition and you'll just be blessed in all you do. So, if you have the time when you're off the live, please to watch the videos I've posted recently. Please to just watch them and give them a like and comment if you can. Alright, God bless y'all. Take care. So, I will kiss her. She's asleep at the moment. I'll definitely kiss her. So we'll talk. I think I may come back live later on in the night because I don't really want to sleep. Don't really feel. Chris Misfire said that it's nice to meet you. You must be safe. Okay? Thank you for the flowers. Appreciate it. Misfire Chris says to be safe as well. Alright, so I'm gonna do a video and hopefully I'll get to come back on later. Alright? Alright, so see you. Please remember to watch some of the videos on my channel if you can. And like and comment. Okay?